Howdy folks, I'm about to tackle the Maumee River for the second weekend. The river is still very high and very muddy, and for those that know the Maumee River, there are still very few anglers out here. We see maybe 10 and they're within 10 yards spread apart. So it is not the typical shoulder-to-shoulder combat fishing that you usually see out here. I'm gonna switch to the GoPro, explain what we're doing, the type of rig we're using, and then hopefully get to catch some walleyes. All right, so I apologize if the wind noise is gonna be a little bad today. That's why I'm doing this in the car, just to make sure I have no wind, because I think it's 32 degrees today and we're gonna have 20-mile-per-hour winds. So I'm really hoping this is the last day for a long while that I'm gonna have to be wearing the wool gloves, winter hat, and the whole cold weather getup. But here's what we got going on. As you'll see in a second, the Maumee River is a very swift, right now it's pretty high and muddy, but it's always a very swift river. So what you do is you have a floating jig head, and I'm just gonna put a regular like grub on here. Got maybe a 5-6 foot leader of fluorocarbon, and that's mainly because if you get snagged, you can pull and break it and not have to retie this guy right here. This is a 1 ounce swivel ball sinker, so when the current takes it down the river and this is spinning, it doesn't twist your line. And what happens is this sinker goes down the river, it gets floated down, the floating jig head is behind it, and hopefully the idea is that the walleyes suck it up and eat it while it's just rolling in front of their faces. So I'm gonna go find Jack and Josh. We are fishing with idiots today, but I'm about as big of an idiot as you can be on the Maumee River, so I am the idiot today. Josh is the one that's done this for the last 10 years or so he knows the scoop. I think orange and pink is the ticket. I think it's a ticket, because wait till you guys see this watercolor. I don't think these fish are gonna be able to see anything. I'll get into it more in detail once we start catching fish and I show you guys how these fish are hooked. But in a lot of ways, the Maumee River run is very controversial, because these fish are spawning. They're fish that, I believe they're fish from St. Clair, not from Lake Erie, which is the weird thing. And they run up the Maumee River to spawn. So the fish that are in this river do not live in the river. They only run up the river to spawn. And many people say they're not really eating the bait, they're just kind of getting snagged, but a lot of times they have it in their mouth, a lot of times they're hooked on the outside in, so we'll see how they're getting hooked today. So on a typical day of fishing, this whole shoreline will be shoulder to shoulder people. That is not the case today. Oh, there we are. We found the idiots. Where are the stringers, boys? Well, this is the watercolor. Pretty brutal. Is this where the Walters are, Josh?
No, because there's no drift right here.
There's no drift?
No.
The key to this fishing is you want an effective drift speed. The ball of lead drifting down the river, so. Gotta move. It's a huge drop off.
He's going in there?
Josh is going in there. Oh, dude, that's like a 3-foot drop minimum. Josh, are you in full send mode? Yeah. You're just gonna send it all day. I think we're good. Josh, you know how you catch these walleyes? Sending it. Should we move?
Yeah.
Why?
Yes.
Yeah. Did the Maumee River wizard tell us why we're moving?
No.
How do you like the Maumee River so far?
You're gonna have to use the beeper a lot.
Is that a solid drift now?
Yeah.
Hey,
Josh has a fish.
Josh is a fish.
Get it in here.
It's a sucker, isn't it? It's a walleye? They are in here.
You better get it.
Go grab it. Go swimming. All right, well, that guy just snagged a fish. Josh lost a walleye, so there's life after an hour. You're quitting. The Maumee River King
Should I not be?
is quitting.
Yeah, my confidence is lacking right now.
So are we moving spots or what's the game plan?
I don't know.
You don't know?
My warm house sounds pretty good right now.
Your warm house sounds good, does it? Let's try the other side of the river. All right, that's what we're gonna do. Because typically if the fish are biting here, most people have fish on their stringers. There's probably 30-ish guys out here now. We have not seen a single walleye. No bueno. Well, Josh, how's your confidence in this next spot? Soaring?
Still about 0.
You have hooked a walleye today.
I did.
You've hooked more than I have.
The problem is that's been the only walleye we've seen hooked.
Yes, in 2 hours of fishing.
Oh, God.
Isn't the action here usually pretty hot and heavy?
Yeah.
Well, it's not hot or heavy.
No.
Look at Jack. He's so excited.
I don't know why.
He feels it. Are you feeling the mojo, feeling the vibe?
Feel the rhythm, feel the ride. Hop on. Bob said time. I got him.
Is that a fish?
Fish, yeah.
That is a fish.
It's a fish?
Go in the woods.
Josh, go swimming. Redemption.
Don't lose him. Come here, land it.
Yeah.
Don't let him go in the wood. He's in the wood.
He's fine.
He came off again.
Yeah.
Oh.
Was it a big one?
Felt pretty good.
Probably feels good fighting the 10-mile-per-hour current.
Yeah, that's right. Get out of the wood. Like, you're just asking to pull it out of the fish.
Oh, I have a fish. Yeah. It's actually fighting.
We'll be able to land it.
This 10-mile-per-hour current isn't hard to land a fish in.
Oh my God. I was so excited. That was my first Maumee River walleye. Guys, it just seems like it's not meant to be. We're 0 for 3. That's not good. Yeah, so that fish, all it did was like boom, 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 big head shakes. You're telling me that was a big one?
That's typically what the big ones do.
Sick.
There's one.
You got one?
Yep.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's a walleye. Grab the fish.
Is that a keeper?
We got a jack.
It's a walleye. Yep.
Seen many caught?
No, not really.
Apparently. Oh,
Oh.
grab those twister tails.
Well, if that little fish can stand in this current, then any fish can. But look at this water. Like,
You gonna explain why they're so pale, please?
no. It's ironic because walleye are typically like a very clean water fish, correct? This
Lake Erie, I wouldn't consider it clean.
it's a great lake. It's still pretty clean. This is like the epitome of mud and
What happened?
he almost lost it. He dropped the stringer.
Was it the canoe already?
No.
All right, well, that's a good start. He started a stringer. Hey, Jack, our spot. Let's get a high five in here. We know how to find the Walters.
Yeah. You guys read the water.
We did. We said
And we
look
capitalized.
Yeah, we read the water. We knew this spot would be money. That's it.
Fucking stringer in the water.
So,
There's one.
It's one.
you got one? Look at his head shake. He's like, oh yeah.
Chris, hold it.
I gotta see it.
Chris.
Hold on. Big walleye? Why? Oh, he's gonna land
Do
it.
not touch the line, or it will come up.
Just grab the fish. Ooh, that is a good one.
Grab it.
Jack,
Grab it.
Got him.
atta boy.
Got him? No. No. Got him now. Got him?
Yeah.
That's a winner. Winner, winner. There are Walters here.
It's actually pretty good right here. I'm not gonna lie.
What, this spot's good?
Yeah.
Jack? Oh yeah. Give me some. He's halfway to his limit, Jack. What are we doing?
God, I really hope I can post on Facebook today. Got my limit. No one else catches shit.
The arrogance coming from the Maumee River Wizard. Nagging every cast.
He
keep on snagging.
Oh, it's a fish. Jack, it's a fish. Yeah, I was complaining about snagging every cast. Oh, we might be on the board, gentlemen. Look at him. No, he hasn't came to the surface. It's not all that heavy. Huh? No. It's no bueno.
Here, get upriver.
Upriver? Yeah. So walk backwards and try not to fall. It's probably a sucker knowing my luck.
That's a good sign that he's up like that.
It's a good sign?
Yeah. Keep him out of the way. Nice and easy.
Oh!
Snag.
What is it?
I think it's a walleye.
Oh, it's a good one.
Yeah, snag.
He missed it. Way to go.
Snag.
It was snagged in the side of the mouth. It was close. I wanted to see it still.
Yeah, well, I was trying to grab it. I was trying to grab it.
Well, folks, I got a walleye to me. I'm counting that. This river it's very difficult to land a fish in these conditions, much less get them hooked, so that's one. That was like, what, a 20-inch jack?
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
You guys land it?
No, Josh screwed it up.
I mean, I have my hands on it.
So basically, one of the fish on his stringer are mine now.
Yeah.
Jack, is that it? Is that all she wrote? We grinded her out all day. Well, those Walters, those two, were all we got to land. Many more hooked. I had that one that I should have landed, but we threw back because it was snagged, and you're not allowed to keep snagged fish. Lost another snag. He lost a bunch snagged. Jack kind of just didn't have any action. That's going to about wrap it up. It's, I think, 3 o'clock. We've been fishing since 9. Took like maybe an hour break for lunch, but it's just not happening here. As you guys can tell from the mud, we still got into some fish, but the Maumee River is typically, there's 200 people just right there, another 200 along this shoreline, and everyone's catching fish, really. This is just a shell of what the Maumee River typically is and what it's all about.